How's everybody doing? How have you been? You know, life is doing what it does, but just like a workout, it's there to strengthen you, make you better, make your muscles stronger, your mental stronger, your faith bigger, your affirmations wiser. That's just where we are. Well, hello, you snappers and tappers. It's been a minute since we've done a commentary video with me talking shit or talking to you. Just been really wanting to work out, you know. We're here with another video, lower body today. Forgot my earphones, so I said, might as well record. Okay, so here we are. This is the last set of these. My hip flexors and that gluteus medius is on fire, already activated completely. This is my first workout because the time we came in, after a minute, it's about to get really thick. So it's best to get all of the exercises done on machines over. So by the time the people come in, oh my gosh, I could just be on the green using free weights. Oh shit. Like I said, shit is on fire. We're not at fatigue because it's the first one, but we're definitely activated and ready. Really trying to stay focused, making sure that base leg is not moving. 2 more. That's 11. I'm sorry, 1 more. Oh shit. Under control. Coming back clearly right. How's everybody doing? How have you been? You know, life is doing what it does, but just like a workout, it's there to strengthen you, make you better, make your muscles stronger, your mental stronger, your faith bigger, your affirmations wiser. That's just where we are. Okay, we're moving now. So with consistency, one thing I love about language is that you can interpret it when it's still using its proper definition. You can interpret a language in a way that suits you. And consistency sometimes throws people off because they think that means no days off. That means, you know, you have to eat clean every day. People typically equate salads to a well-balanced meal, not knowing how real meals are created. And I want to be very quaint with you when I say, oh, this is 9. Hold on, 1 more. Oh shit. This hurts so bad as I do my last round of this entire lower body. Is that consistency is finding your rhythm, right? Consistency is staying true to movement no matter the obstacle. What do you mean when you say that, Jay? I mean, if you know that you're supposed to go to the gym at one time and you can't still go to the gym, something happens. And I'm not saying life-threatening things. I'm talking about basic things that can throw us off our schedule, right? What are you going to do to still stay active? Not to say that you were active, but to pay your body back with the consistency and the discipline that you aimed. I think we get so caught up in extremes that we forget that the small things matter more than the big things. Forming that consistency comes from the days when you don't feel like it, the days where you almost didn't get there. This is how you form that muscle, right? This is how you create the discipline to, through whatever is happening, I'm going to choose movement over sitting, over stress eating, over stress drinking, over just stagnant stress, you know, not doing anything with your body, with negative thoughts. I'm going to choose to take this shit with me to move, whether it be outside at the park, whether it be in the gym, whether it be at home, whether they be in an environment where you're surrounded by a community of women or men or them or theys, or just comfortable community where you feel inspired to move. That is how you form the consistency. Oh, my ass hurts. Yeah, so training for, I think this year it'll make 7 years. You learn, or you should be learning different types of training, right? Because I have clients of all type of ages, sizes, levels, demographics, and everything plays into, even as far as community wise, plays into how someone trains, how someone focuses on their health, right? So in doing that, I've gotten a chance to learn all types of training. It's not been me being the best power lifter or the best yoga instructor or the best HIIT coach. It's about my consistency with it all, right? Whether that be whether that be Pilates, running, yoga, mobility, all of these things, you can learn consistency. And that's the point. It's not about you doing boot camps for 10 years and then you wondering why you've fallen out of love with fitness or with movement. You have to give your body diversity. No one wants the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. You want to keep your health journey just as spicy as you want your dating life, you want your work life, you want your family life. You have to formulate those same type of habits in your fitness journey to ensure that you stay consistent to it. Right. So everyone talks to you about forming consistent habits, but they don't teach you in the ways in which you can implement it, right? You're giving me a bunch of fluff, girl. How do I make this something that I can actually sustain? The same way how when you go in a job interview and people ask you, what are your strengths and weaknesses? Write those down. Whether that be you're a good planner, whether that be you're a good cook, whether that be you're really good in discipline and movement, but your weakness may be your eating, right? Or you may be somebody who's very decorative and colorful with your planning, so it keeps you in the loop because the way in which you plan inspires you, keeps you motivated. Get those things down and implement them accordingly. I cook really good, but I suck at time management. Okay, 2 days out of the week, if you are able to implement your movement in, treat yourself with one of the cutest meals that you enjoy making for yourself, that you find pleasure in. You have to reward new habits with old fun habits, because in doing that, you gain the perspective to actually do right. I tell y'all all the time when I'm doing my movement videos that you do a new habit in front of an old habit, you have a better chance at implementing the new habit into your life. Okay, I got 2 more. Hold on. So, if I know I really want to read my book, I'm going to make sure I get all of my editing out of the way. I post so I can ensure that when I'm reading my book, I don't feel bad about it because I took care of my business. And those type of things, that's how you formulate new habits that don't feel like they're about to be a lot for you. They seem doable, they seem manageable, because you're implementing them into things that you're already doing. So It's no different than trying to implement new consistent habits with movement, or if it's new consistent habits in eating. Implementing them allows you the chance to see what works for you, because that's the thing about a habit. You maneuver it, right? You see what works for you. If it works, keep it up. If it doesn't work, don't keep that shit up. Don't just be doing shit just to say. That's what I'm saying. Don't just go to the gym to say you go to the gym, because everybody that don't go to the gym is fat or fat slobs, and you think you're better than everybody because you go to the gym. Chill out. You're not implementing healthy tactics. That means mentally or physically. You're not doing yourself no good either. Player, you're not better than nobody else. We're all in the same boat. You're just using a different vice. You think you're better because you're using the gym? You're gonna burn yourself out. Then you're gonna gain the weight that you so egotistically lost trying to tell everybody else that they ain't shit, or you burn yourself out. You see influencers doing something hardcore for 6-7 years, and then all of a sudden they go ghost. Then they come back and they're like, I gotta do better too. They want to be different people because you haven't done what you wanted to do. You just did what you thought you were supposed to do. And that doesn't mean you're consistent. You can say you're being consistent with being inconsistent, but that's not consistency. And we need to make sure that we got the difference, okay? Because the next bit of my workout, I don't want to record myself. I don't want anybody to feel like I'm recording them. Consistency forms with what you want to choose to be consistent with. What is working for you at the time, okay? If you're someone who is great at cooking, be consistent with cooking better meals. If you're someone who can get to the gym, be consistent with that, but realize that you have to start strengthening your weaknesses. This business, when I say business, I mean health, is not about what you do better. It's about what you do that will equal out your body, equal out your hormones, equal out your body weight, equal out your muscle, equal out your endurance. You want balance, okay? Extremes get you nowhere but to a faster fall. Calm your asses down. Focus on something that you know you're capable of doing, and then begin to add on the weakness or something that you are weak at as you continue to treat yourself with what you know you're good at. Balance it, okay? You don't go to work just because you want to go to work. You go to work, some of us or some of you guys go to work because you have to get a check. But how do you balance out being able to stand in there? Find your balance in fitness. That's the only way it's going to work. That's the only way that consistency word that everyone uses so much will actually begin to assist you, and you will actually see true results, whether they be mentally, physically, emotionally, financially. All of these things can definitely become an attribute because of your consistency and your will to find your balance with fitness. This is not just a vanity thing, because if that was the case, I would have stopped doing it. Hello, I look good. This is about formulating an equation that works for me, that will benefit me for the longevity of while I'm here, that will give me full autonomy to my body and give me the will and the mobility to do all that I want to do, all that I want to do. Not that you want, all that I want to do with my body. It changes for us all. We're not the same. That's the greatest thing. You don't have to do what everyone else is doing because everyone else is doing it. Figure out what works for you and formulate a plan. And when life happens and things happen within that plan, figure out how you can still be consistent to yourself, if no one else. Okay? I love you guys so much. Keep tuning in. Like, comment, follow, share. Send this to somebody who needs it. Okay? Rewatch it again if it's for you. And I love you guys for real. kind to yourself so that you are kind to someone, because you do not know what anyone is facing. And as you can clearly see, the world is on fire. Be nice. Okay. Bye.